Hi, I'm Robin of Robin Essentials, and welcome to my home studio. And today I'm excited to show you how and why I design and sculpt essential oil jewelry using ceramics. So I was an elementary school teacher, and one way as a therapeutic outlet was to practice ceramics. My mom gave me a block of earthenware clay, and I wanted to find a way for myself and my teacher friends to also be able to diffuse our essential oils in a stylish way, something that met our modern day business professional style, but also had a piece of the Appalachian Mountains and was functional with the oils. I started creating these and making them as gifts, and my teacher friends and family convinced me to start a small shop on Etsy, and I continued to just find so much inspiration from fellow entrepreneurs and artists and creatives. And during the summer, I decided to take the leap and have my essential oil jewelry line as a full-time business. And taking that leap is just as much exciting as it is a bit scary, because it's something very new for me, but I am really loving the support that the Asheville community offers, and having the chance to be around so many other amazing entrepreneurs and creatives. It's made this journey just incredible, and I'm very, very thankful for that. Okay, so right now I'm rolling out a clay slab with this little piece of clay that I have left, and I'll be able to make a few pieces with this last one. I'm going to get it nice and flat into the desired thickness that I need for it to be suitable for essential oils. And I'll wrap this in some saran wrap, like this slab, so tomorrow it'll be ready for me to cut into the jewelry pieces like this. So this piece is a slab that I made yesterday morning, and it dried overnight in the saran wrap, so it's now leather hard, and I will be able, it's at a good consistency to where I'll be able to cut my shapes for the jewelry. So growing up in the Appalachian Mountains, I am a fourth generation in Banner Elk, North Carolina, which is a small rural town. And my mom is an artist, a visual artist. She's an oil painter and a ceramicist. She also does a lot of weaving, and my dad plays the fiddle and the banjo. So growing up, we were surrounded by a lot of art, and I feel very fortunate for that. My mom had us coloring and painting as long as I can remember, and playing and exploring in the clay, and it was just a very fun opportunity for me. Okay, so these shapes are all cut, and they have been sunbathing, and they're now at a consistency that's called bone dry. So they're ready, the water is out of them, and they're ready to be fired, and they're in for the first firing, which is called a bisque fire. So I will carefully put them in the kiln. These will take about 7 hours, a little more than 7 hours, and then they take several more hours to cool. So tomorrow at about this time, I will pull them out and start the glazing process. So now these are beads that have been kiln fired once, and they are, so that's called a bisque fire. So they are ready for the glazing, which is the paint that I put on to give them these shiny sealed look. So the clay is actually mixed in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I get my clay from High Water Clays. It's in the River Arts District. So just being able to play almost in that Appalachian dirt, so to speak, is really fun for me. And then my designs are also inspired by my travels on the Appalachian Trail and just camping. Any outdoor experience is really a piece of my heart, so I try to mimic that in my designs. So now there's the sand beige color and the blush on the crescent moon. The last step is to add 2 coats of a clear glaze that I use, and after I add that, they will be fired in the kiln, coming out looking a bit like these colors. And then for their third firing, they are going to, that's where I add the gold accents, and so it'll eventually turn into this pretty little crescent moon diffuser. And as you see, there's it's glazed and sealed on the front and sides, and then the back remains porous, where you'll rub your essential oils on the back and it'll naturally diffuse throughout the day. So during the firings, I am bottling Happy Essential Oil, which is 100% pure lavender and citrus blended together into this little bottle of Happy for emotional wellness. And then I attach them to our jewelry cards, and there's a few that are waiting to have some diffuser necklaces on them. Once they come out of the kiln after they're glazing, they look something like this, and obviously you see they need a little bit more of either a pearl or a gold accent. So I will then add that and fire it in the kiln for a third time, and then they turn into these pieces. As you can see, each piece has some gold accents or some pearl accents added to it to make a nice, chic, and elegant essential oil diffuser. And then here you have the finished product. They each come in a nice little gift box, so it's perfect for gift giving, and also a very affordable, functional, elegant piece of fashion. I really find that whatever you choose to do, it's important to follow your heart and your passion. And if you're doing that with love and passion, then the success will follow.